I know you just recorded your reunion album and it's nominated tonight, but are you planning on working ever again with Melvin Crispell?
Well, you know, Melvin did the actual Trip Down Memory Lane project with me, and we're like family. He's like my writing partner. So we're getting ready to work on a new project, and of course, I want to incorporate Melvin. I can't do that without Melvin. He's been a part of Worship and Praise since the beginning.
Thank you. Well, I have another question. Okay, so I also feel like you are kind of before your time in a way, or maybe something from back here that got brought up into, 2013 or whenever, you started back with God is in Control. But where does that come from? Who inspires you, or what inspires you to write? Because we hear a lot of influence of jazz in what you do, and, what inspires you to write songs and to, do what you do?
Well, when I started out, I asked God to give me something unique, and I had classical training from the age of 5. So you're going to hear classical. My father was a jazz fanatic, jazz musician, so you got a little of that in there. So you get the jazz and the classical influence. And I grew up listening to that type of music amongst being in the Baptist church, where I learned hymns and anthems. So you hear all of that in my music, and I thank God just giving me a signature sound, which I thank God for, because it's a blessing that, because we've been doing this for 25 years. So it's a blessing that songs I recorded like 15 and 20 years ago, young people are singing now in their youth choir and their church choirs now like it just came out yesterday. So it's a blessing that real gospel music really is timeless anyway. Y'all know you can pull out an old song and sing it at any time and it works. So I thank God for giving me that music that has they call a James Hall sound. I have friends that are in opera and in classical in their school, and they'd be using my name like it's a term. They'd be like, oh, I need James Hall right now. Can I get a James Hall? And I'm humbled by that, because my name has proceeded to be a term now. So I thank God for that.
Ernest Hunter from Empower Magazines. Who is your band?
Who's in my band?
Yeah.
I got a lot of talented musicians. Everybody know Melvin Crispell, John Peters, Reggie Young. Eddie Hayward's been playing with me from the beginning, my drummer. I got some young cats that's playing with me now. Jabari Hill, he's on organ. Gary McClellan, he's also on keys. DW, that's Timothy Wright's son, also is one of my bass players. And I got my horn players. I usually kind of use Mo Horns. Everybody know Mo Horns is from DC. They like the baddest horn players in the world.
Last question, right?
How often do you all practice?
Really, we don't practice a lot unless we're preparing for recording. But like on the regular, we may rehearse like once a month. Or, yeah, it's really like that. But it's really intense rehearsal. I thank God, because I have really talented singers that, I get in rehearsal and I bring out, they come out with some vocals that I sometimes be like, wow, I didn't think y'all could do it. I heard it in my head, but I didn't know y'all really could do it, but I pull it out of them. So I thank God for that.
Can we do one more? Are you ready to go?
You need a photo? You need a photo? Oh, thank you. He needs to get a photo.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Nice suit. Yeah, cheat up.